phase of our Guess My Race experiment, we're asking the audience if they think they can determine someone's race based on 3 things other than their skin color. We've got 2 guests behind the screen, so we can't see what they look like. Our first guessing criteria is the way they speak. Guest number 1, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Virginia Beach. I'm a single mother, I'm a surgical tech, and I am a guest radio DJ.
Okay, number 2, tell us where you live and what you do for a living.
I live in Long Island, and I am a dual major and a part-time model.
All right, our next clue is their hobbies. Guest number 1 loves to dance and goes clubbing. Guest number 2 loves to swim, was a cheerleader, plays soccer, ice hockey, and softball. The last clue is their personal style. Let's see the way guest number 1 dresses. Okay, now let's see how guest number 2 dresses. Okay, audience, it's time to guess. What race do you think guest number 1 is? Just yell it out. Black? Spanish? Okay, I'm hearing black and Spanish. And what race do we think guest number 2 is? White. White? Italian? White and Italian. Okay, so for guest number 1, I heard a lot of black and Hispanic. For guest number 2, I heard a lot of white, and I heard a couple people say Italian. So step on out. Okay. Confused audience? Yeah. Okay, so number 1, guest number 1, her name is Taralyn. What is your race, Taralyn?
I am Caucasian completely.
100% Caucasian, 100% white.
Correct.
Audience? What do you have to say? Stand on up.
Oh.
What's your name? Stand on up.
Oh. Hi, I'm Kara. I just said I didn't guess it. I guess you're black.
Yeah. It's interesting because even standing in front of us, I see like a black woman.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I agree. I would have thought, like, seeing you, that you were partially black at least.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a European mixture, that's it.
Interesting. Okay, and Maram, what nationality are you?
I'm Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I think this experiment is really interesting because we were talking about not just how people look, but hobbies. Because you know how people say you act white, or you talk white, or your sport is white, or this or that, or black, or whatever it is, you dance black. So, Taralyn, what do you do for a living?
I'm a surgical tech and a radio DJ for a guest on the internet.
Okay, so you're a radio DJ.
Right.
So do people hear your voice over the internet?
Right.
And
then
assume...
they go to my MySpace and they'll be like, wow, you're white.
Okay.
You're white.
What have you been called?
NL.
What's NL? Oh, okay, I think I know what that is. Okay. What else?
You know, a wigger when I was in school when I was little, or, you know, little wannabe red girl.
An older couple said to you what?
Oh, when I was in the store and I had my mixed race son, she came up to me and she was Caucasian and she said, how dare you? You should try to embrace your race and not somebody else's, when I'm really just trying to be myself. I like what I like.
Okay, so Maram, you're a Middle Eastern young lady. Now you, tell me the issues that you have with, you know, liking hockey and doing all of these things and being a Middle Eastern girl.
A lot of people persuade or think of me as being Indian, black, white, and they never think that I'm Middle Eastern. And after 9/11, you know, I had a hard time figuring out, you know, who I was and accepting who I am. Because a lot of people, you know, call me a terrorist, they call me a sin, they call me a camel jockey, and it was horrible, the amount of crucial tormented behaviors that I got from, you know, from different people.
So I understand you tried to do things to soften your ethnicity.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I started modeling, and I wear a lot of trendy clothes. I lighten my hair, and a lot of people think that I'm Spanish, and they're like, it's impossible. You're not covered up. You're not wearing a headscarf. How is it possible that you're a Muslim? And then the minute I tell them I'm Muslim, they say, you should die, you're a terrorist, you know, you should go to hell. It took me such a long time to finally accept myself, and now that, you know, I've accepted who I am, they won't accept me. And, you know,
I heard you put your scarf on at home and look in the mirror as well, and wish that you can do that.
Well, I've tried to wear it, you know, and I'm just so ashamed of practicing my religion in public. People treat me like, you know, like I'm a terrorist and that I belong, you know. you know, in hell and that I should be deported.
I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry that you have to live that day to day. But the great thing is, it's not going to always be that way. Whenever there's some type of tragedy, we love to group certain people to blame them and say that you are the reason for this. Every single one of you is the reason for this. It happened to almost every culture in this room. We'll be right back. The women on this show have expressed a lot of ambivalence and a lot of negativity about their race. So I can't think of a better time to remind everybody just how important it is to embrace our diversity and the many, many absolutely beautiful, gorgeous beauty and shades that there are in this world. Check this out. I'm proud of this. Check it out. I was honored when I was asked to appear on the cover of Ebony magazine. Welcome to my sneak peek of my photo shoot, my Ebony cover. We're here with 5 of my favorite top model girls. We've got Marvita, Fatima, Bree, Dominique, and Takara. And what I'm doing is I'm creating a beautiful picture showcasing and highlighting the beautiful different skin tones of the girls on America's Next Top Model. It is so important to me to have a variety of different skin tones within the Black community represented on Top Model. So my girls, we're gonna do a group shot today and it's going to be fabulous. And I hear we're going to be lying down. All right, let's go to hair and makeup now, come on. That's right. You guys get to see me getting the glam treatment. For the shot with all of the girls, I wanted us to look really natural, so we're all gonna have just like white t-shirts on because it's about skin tone and natural beauty. But for me, it ain't about natural beauty because I got a lot of hair on and about this much makeup. You know, kind of natural. It's time for me and my top models to rock this Ebony photo shoot. So I finished the shoot with some of my favorite top models. Now it was time for me to move on to the cover. And I was making sure I was smiling with my eyes. Oh, I love this. I'd love for all of you to go pick up a copy of Ebony magazine. It's on newsstands right now. And it's a really, really good article. I gave the writer a lot of access and really poured my heart out. I'd really love for you to read it. We'll be right back.